Good morning, everyone, and how's your Wednesday morning going for you guys so far? Now, just for right now, take a pause or a breath and imagine. Just imagine, what if someone suddenly came up to you and said, "You're so beautiful," while being surprised by, this person approaching you, a stranger approaching you. I'd be so happy to hear something like that every day in the morning. Just walking down the street, a random ajumma or ajashi, or even somebody, younger than you, just coming up to you and saying, "You're so beautiful," or "You're so talented." No matter who the person is, being complimented makes our mood, even our day, better, of course. And our first artist of today's show, actually, if you check out his music video of the song, it actually makes you feel the same way. So let's take a listen and see how this person makes your mood even happier. We got Raheem DeVaughn with The Greatness. Raheem DeVaughn featuring Wale with The Greatness. And right now you guys are tuning into The Greatness, which is What's Poppin' with Brian G on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, how to get in contact with us? Pretty easy peasy. All you got to do is send a text to sharp or pound 1013, but you will be charged 51. And also, if you have Kakao Talk, add us TBS EFM as a plus friend first, and you can message us completely for free. And those of you with a Twitter account, please follow us at TBS What's Poppin' and tweet us away during our live programming too as well. And our lines are open. The number is 02-778-1013. So hit us up on our line. And also, those of you with a longer email or questions or a shout out, the address is efmpoppin@gmail.com. And of course, those of you interested in our playlist, you can check it out on our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/EFM/what's poppin'. We got more coming your way, but before we go on, we have a few words for our sponsors, or from our sponsors. And the first half of our show is brought to you by Hyundai Motor and Samsung Fire and Marine Insurance. Alrighty, y'all, it is time for today's pick. Now, recently, as a dry air winter leaches moisture out of a lot of fire, because of that, a lot of fire incidents took place here in Korea. Now, home fires are surprisingly more prevalent in the wintertime than any other season. And because of that, we definitely need to make sure to prevent the fire from happening at home. So, I'm here to give you guys some tips on preventing house fires. Now, fire safety starts in the kitchen. Cooking represents the leading cause of home fires. Now, such fires occur after residents put something on the stove, but of course you get distracted and you forget all about it. So, make sure to stand by your pan because cooking causes so many house fires. The second most common house fire, of course, is heating. Portable electronic space heaters start a great deal of trouble as sheets or window curtains accidentally come in contact with the unit and ignite it. So if you're using space heaters, you should ensure it's far enough away from other flammable objects to avoid danger. Now, the space heater needs about a meter of clear space all around it in all directions, keeping it away from draperies, fabric, furniture, of course, bedspreads, people, yes, because certain people might have clothes on that start dragging. They don't realize it's close enough to that space heater. And also pets. And on top of that, homeowners should have their central heating equipment professionally inspected and serviced every winter. You don't want anything going wrong. And then lastly, faulty or deteriorating electronical cords are another top cause of home fires. Now, cords that become frayed or cracked can send sparks to flammable surfaces and start a fire. Therefore, make sure to check all of your electronical cords to ensure that they're in good shape and replace any that are worn out. Also, make sure you're not overloading circuits. I know a lot of people do this. Now, it should be one plug per receptacle. Now, you don't want the octopus thing going on with all the cables getting tangled and, because later on it gets a big problem and it becomes a big hassle as well. So take care of your space before any fires break out. And it's because fires can lead to serious accidents and even death, y'all. So make sure you take care of your home. Now, speaking of taking care, we got a song, of course, by our hip-hop artist, rapper, of course, that a lot of people think I don't like, but I like this dude. I do like this dude. It's just we have our little differences, of course. And I'm talking about Drake featuring Rihanna, and the song is called Take Care. That was Drake with Rihanna up in that track, of course, with the song Take Care. Now, the song marks the second collaboration of Rihanna and Drake. Now, the first was Rihanna's #1 single, What's My Name, from her 5th studio album, Loud, on which, Drake was featured on, of course, and that's why we told you that information. But right now, we're going to get into one Twitter comment because that's what we have time for before we play the next song, because we blowing up, y'all. And we got Serena Chang. Hi, good morning, Brian G. Music, TBS, what's poppin'? You are so handsome. Glad to see you again and love you. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for coming to Korea, and it's great to see you as always. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day today. Now, with that said, we're going to play the next song for you guys, and the next song is by the beautiful, the talented Angie Stone featuring Flowetry. The song is called My Man. Yeah, that was my girl, Angie Stone, featuring Flowetry with My Man. And already we're at the end of the first half of our show, but we have another great song for you guys, so don't be too sad. And I'll be back with part 2 for Groovy Grooves. And the last song for the first half of our show is Milky Chance with Stolen Dance. Alrighty, y'all, welcome back to the second half of What's Poppin' on TBS efm 101.3 with your boy Brian Jew. It is already time for the second half, and we got our Wednesday segment for y'all. It's called Groovy Grooves for your Wednesday morning, and of course, we got some groovy tracks for you guys set up for you. But if you want to find out, you gotta stay tuned. But for now, we have a word from our sponsor, which is Kyuturami Boiler. Alrighty, y'all, it is time for Groovy Grooves on your Wednesday morning. Now, to help you through your hump day, of course, we prepared some awesome songs for you guys. And today, we have, I guess, one of our male listeners' favorites. We got the female R&B vocalists. I know female listeners also like female artists as well. But to be honest, I love our female vocalists, especially when they sound as good as the ladies we got set up for you guys right now. So if you want to be enchanted by their beautiful vocals, you gotta stay tuned and keep it right here. And first up, we got American recording artist Jhené Aiko's The Worst. Now, this track was written and recorded by Jhené Aiko, and it was taken from her debut extended play, Sail Out, which was released back in 2013. Now, before I say anything more, let's just listen to the song and enjoy it for this Wednesday morning. We got Jhené Aiko with The Worst. Alrighty, that was Jhené Aiko with The Worst. Now, I thought the song was a very catchy song, which got me to pay attention to the track even more. Now, The Worst lyrically discusses Aiko falling in love with someone she shouldn't have, of course. Now, the track has been remixed by many artists, including American rappers T.I. and Kurt Bangs. There you go, info. But right now, we're blowing up on Kakao, texting, and Twitter. Now we're going to go over some Kakao messages, of course. We have Fly High, who wrote 오빠가 내 마음을 불질러서 흐흐흐 화재보다 오빠 조심해야겠어요. She's saying that I catch her on fire, or I got her to catch on fire, so that's why she has to be careful of me and cautious of me. Funny, because we were talking about, house fires earlier, but I'm pretty sure house fires are way more dangerous than people putting on fire. That'd be weird. Anyways, we also have one from Edit. Hi, Brian, Oppa, and Poppin. I was sick from last night, and I'm injected fluids at the hospital, but because of your radio, I feel better. Well, you know what they said, as long as you're in good mood, laughter is the best medicine. And of course, I'm here to make you laugh and smile. And hopefully that'll make your day even brighter. There you go. Thank you for sending that Kakao message in. And also, we have some Twitter comments. Baby Adisha just wrote, I want to meet you. Literally, she wrote like 20,000 U's with a crying face, sad face, TBS, what's poppin'? We gonna have to fly to Seoul, lady. We'll be here, don't worry. Brian Daddy just wrote, my brother was born in my next life, and I wonder to Brian's dogs growl growl, wall wall. Okay, a little confusing with that text or tweet, but I'm pretty sure you want to be born in your next life as one of my dogs so that you could be living with me, I'm assuming. All right, that's the message I got from that tweet. Anyways, right now we're going to get into two great songs back to back, and the two songs that we have for you guys are two beautiful ladies as well. Emily Sande featuring Kendrick Lamar. The song is called Next to Me. And right after that, we got Bridget Kelly with Special Delivery. Yeah. We just had two great songs back to back. We just heard Bridget Kelly with Special Delivery. And right before that, we had one of my favorite artists, Emily Sande, featuring Kendrick Lamar, the talented rapper, of course, with the song called Next to Me. Now, when I listened to Bridget Kelly's Special Delivery, again, I agreed that the letters are a good way to tell another person how you feel about them. Sometimes when you're not a good person with words, when you approach somebody and you just, get all tongue-tied and you can't say what you feel inside, it's actually better to write things down, and you'd be surprised what words and what feelings actually can be poured on paper. And I'm not talking about emails and stuff. I'm talking about a strictly old school way of writing down a note or love letter to somebody and to let them know how you feel about them. So if you're going through that right now and you're like, oh, whenever I see that person, I can't speak, I get so nervous, then try writing it down. It might help, and it might actually make the relationship better between you. Maybe you're not dating right now, but maybe that can actually open up the person's eyes, the significant other's eyes, and make them fall in love with you. So keep that in mind. And right now we're going to go over some messages before we play the next song, which is going to be the last song for a segment. We have a text message that came in. 7116. Good morning, Brian Oppa. It's a perfect morning with you. Hee hee hee. Have a good day. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for letting me be a part of your perfect morning. And also, 6318 wrote, hi, my friend Sora recommended your radio show. She's a big fan of yours. What a nice voice. Please shout out her name, Sora Kim. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for thinking I have a nice voice. And of course, thank you to your friend, or thanks to your friend Sora Kim for introducing you to our show to tune in today. It means a lot to us that people are so supportive of our program. But right now we're going to get into the last song for our segment. And the last song is by an artist named Kalela. And the song we got for you from her is called Bankhead. That was Bankhead by Kalela. And guess what, y'all? It is time to wrap things up for today's show. But thank you guys for tuning in. It means a lot to me, of course. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday hump day, of course. And we have the last song for our program. And it's a great song by little Beyonce's younger sister. We got Solange Knowles singing Losing You. And I'll be back at 9:05 tomorrow morning. So don't be too sad. And on behalf of What's Poppin', this is Brian Ju signing off, y'all. Peace.